Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the Hoowalt D201 Boeing 737 radio tuning panel. If you ever flown a PMDG 737 in Microsoft Flight Simulator and found yourself constantly reaching out for the mouse just to change the comm or nav frequencies, this might be exactly what you're looking for. Hoowalt sent me this panel to review, but as always, all opinion in this video are my own. My goal is to see whether this panel actually improved the flying experience or it's simply another nice looking desktop accessory. So let's find out. The panel seems to be well protected inside the box. Inside the box, you'll find the D201 radio tuning panel itself, a USB-C cable, universal power adapter, and some desktop stands. The first thing that stands out is the build quality. The enclosure feels solid. The buttons have satisfying click, and the rotary knobs offer just enough resistance to feel deliberate without being stiff. Visually, it closely recreates the Boeing 737 radio tuning panel in a 1-to-1 scale, making it feel right at home next to the throttle quadrant or the MCP, which is where I'm gonna have mine next to. The desktop stand places the panel at a comfortable viewing angle, although it could be integrated in a custom cockpit if you're building one. What I immediately noticed is how clean the panel looks. The labels are easy to read. The dual frequency display are bright and crisp. The knobs feel mechanical instead of toy-like. This isn't designed to replace a full home cockpit, but for a desktop setup, it definitely gives that airline cockpit feel. The installation was straightforward. The panel connects via USB and uses MobiFlight for communication with the simulator. And once configured, it works with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, 2024, X-Plane 12, and the Zibo 737. Although I'm also willing to test it with my PMDG 777. I'm setting up a short flight here to test the responsiveness of this panel. Configuration may take a few minutes if you've never used the MobiFlight before, but once everything is set up, it's largely a plug and play. The included user manual provides detailed step-by-step instructions for the installation process. What impressed me the most? First is the immersion. Physical controls simply make the simulator feel more authentic. Second is the build quality. Although it's a 3D printed panel, everything feels sturdy and well assembled. As I said earlier, my goal here is to test the responsiveness of the panel and also see how it's going to affect my flying experience. The D201 certainly improves the flying experience. I spend much less time hunting for cockpit controls with the mouse and more time actually flying. This panel is really intended for Boeing 737 enthusiasts. So if you primarily fly Airbus aircraft for general aviation, you probably won't get nearly as much value from it. And of course, this is a premium flight simulation peripheral, so it's something to consider if you're serious about building in your cockpit. Also, since configuration relies on multi-flight, complete beginners may need to spend a little time learning the setup process. My final verdict. So is the Hoowalt D201 worth it? Well, if you're a regular PMDG 737 pilot and want a more realistic cockpit experience, I'd say yes. Because it improves immersion, it speeds up radio management, it reduces reliance on the mouse, and most importantly, it makes the simulator feel closer to flying an actual aircraft. It's one of those peripherals that quietly improves every single flight. For $209.99 at the time of this recording, this will be money well spent. So if you're thinking about picking up any Hoowalt products for your flight simulator setup, don't forget to use my promo code in the description. You get 12% off your purchase and save a little money while you're upgrading your home cockpit. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Microsoft Flight Simulator content, cockpit hardware reviews, and realistic airline flights. If you have any questions about the D201, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next flight.